Hey everybody and welcome to Let's Investigate Blues and Bullets. Man, I gotta admit, I had no idea what this game even was. This game has blown me the fuck away. So, take something like Walking Dead, give it an L.A. Noire spin, have the main character voiced by Geralt, and then throw in some interesting, investigation and stuff from L.A. Noire and things like that, expanded just a teeny tiny little bit, and put it in this really interesting and really overtly, what's a really good word for it? Very immaculate design for a narrative-driven experience, and you have Blues and Bullets. So, this game is crazy. I was not expecting a lot from this game going in. I did not know a lot about this game going in. I just kind of want to show you a little bit of it. I do want to give the littlest bit of pretext. That's the word, right? Pretext to this. There is some violence towards children involved in the story. And the only reason I'm really clarifying that is because I do know I do at least personally know some people that they can't really stand that. They can't really stomach it. It's not really for them. That's fine. You are perfectly welcome to have your opinion about that and the use of that. My personal experience with it, I think it's used to good effect, at least in this first episode. You know, it'll be questionable as to how they keep it up or address it or use it in later episodes, because I feel like if you pull cards like that, you need to make sure that's worth the person's time. Otherwise, you just feel like the person just feels like you're manipulative and wasting everyone's time. I'm talking a little too much. We're already a couple minutes in. I just want to show you the beginning here. So this is the first episode, The End of Peace. If you want to know about the era of which this is going on, Capone is one of the main people you deal with in the game, so that might be the littlest bit of a hint. So we'll load this up. Yo, check that butterfly. A crowd of monsters. A crowd of monsters! Oh god, that's what you should change your name to that, please. Please change your name to that. A crowd of monsters. That sounds wonderful. So yeah, as I said before, there's a little bit of violence towards children involved in the story. Not all of it is really necessarily shown on screen, but it is implied. There's some parts that you can control. It's not really a spoiler, necessarily. Yeah, take a look. Not a very good time. Not a particularly good time here. Look at this opening credit sequence, though. This is pretty interesting. Oh, not at all what I meant to do. Oh, Mook. I'm willing to bet that's a company company name. I at least hope there's not a person called Omuk. Because if there is, you should be working in professional wrestling and not voice acting. The game also subscribes to one of those aesthetics of black and white, and then a smattering of red is the only other color that shows up.
Your turn.
I have the littlest bit of a pet peeve with this, in that, you know, if you're going to do this, I want it to mean something, because, like, you remember those, like, Batman Arkham City ads where the advertisements were all black and white and the only thing you could see was blood in terms of, like, extra color? But there's no point where the game ever looks like that. There's no point where the game ever even goes to an aesthetic like that, and
I've been bad.
that's
Don't worry, I can do this.
it's. I'm not gonna say it's lazy. It's just, you know,
What if you can't?
I would
I'll be
appreciate.
punished, just like Juliet.
I would at least appreciate like reasoning for it,
That just leaves yours and the one on the door.
because it does look cool.
Punished. I've been bad.
It looks pretty
I'll be
interesting.
punished. It's okay. Be quiet.
Shut up, idiot. I'm trying to help you out. So yeah,
Look out, okay?
just clearly a bad time. Clearly, bad stuff going on. If I really had one real consistent criticism, even though, you know, it is just kind of more of a,
Quiet.
it is kind of more of just an aesthetic choice or a simple design choice here. The character movement speed is ungodly slow.
What are you doing? Help me, please. There isn't time to open both locks.
Uh-oh.
Quick,
I'm gonna help the boy.
quick, quick, quick.
Shut up, idiot.
What are you doing? Help me, please.
I just gotta hide first. Do you not know how this works? Have you never seen Rugrats? I have a feeling this kid has never seen Rugrats, which is disappointing. Or wait, this is like the 1950s or something. Turner and Hooch. I have no idea if Turner and Hooch was around the time of Capone. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Been really bad, hasn't she?
You Well, you know what? I believe we know exactly what to do with this. We do in fact know that snitches do in fact get stitches. So, we will be working on that next. Ah, shit. That's not good. Not a very good time for everybody. That's good. That's pretty good. I like that. I actually really like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah. I kiss you. I kiss you. Love it. So now is the part where we'll be taking part in the actual main character. If and when we get to him. So yeah, again, really interesting, like, angling on a fair amount of these. Like, the composition is very interesting. It's very methodical. Where are the cops? Question mark, as a cop walks by. Oh, for half a second I thought that guy in the suit was just sort of walking in place, and I was like, well, that's an interesting bug I had not seen previously. And now my video recording software is freaking out again. That's quite lovely.
Just a second. Alice, I thought you were on the day shift. Pie?
Well, I just slipped out for a second. This arrived for you at the station.
Thanks. I'll put it in the back room, then I'll get you a slice of pie. Deal?
I'm kind of in a hurry. What kind?
Blueberry.
It's a deal.
The audio quality is, I don't know, it sounds the slightest bit canned. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole and saying that. It's just, it sounds like maybe they weren't using, like, a full-on, like, recording studio, maybe. Like, I'm taking a complete guess at that, you know, but, why is he facing that? Okay, yeah, that was weird. I don't know, it just sounds the slightest bit off. In the meantime, yeah, this is straight up, this is Geralt of Rivia.
It's not much. but I earned it.
I can't remember is his name Dockers? I can't remember that dude's name. It saved my life, and I feel like an
Seen
asshole.
better days. Like a lot of us.
Hey, Ness! Where's my burger?
Where's my burger? Oh, I'm sure excited to help you.
God damn it, Ness! You gotta be the slowest waiter in Santa Esperanza.
Sarcasm, patience, or threat? Sarcasm.
I guess so. The girls at Happy Dolls say you're more of the speedy type. I won't keep you waiting again.
I'm the sassy cook of the neighborhood.
They catch the deadbeat robbing the pharmacy, but there's no proof, so they hand him over to me.
Elliot, seriously, I don't have much time.
Jeez. Alright, Alice. I want to make you late for work. So, without trying to spoil it, there's also,
If Jenkins says anything, tell him it's my fault. And let him know that I'll continue to keep his agents waiting until he settles his tab.
there's, some,
I don't think I dare.
I'm trying to think of a good example. Do you know, like, Ace Attorney, when, like, they put evidence in front of you and you can rotate it in a three-dimensional space and go, like, oh, there's, like, a weird button on this side, and you push it, and then you can, fiddle with it, and all of a sudden open it, and, like, there's more stuff in it. There's things like that. I'm using a controller currently. I was using a keyboard originally, and it was fine for the most part, but I did notice that it was a bit strange when I was using the mouse to rotate that around, because it would stop when my mouse cursor hit the edge of the game window. So I'm assuming that would probably actually just work better with a controller. I'm sorry, one moment. Okay. I think that's
And
better.
This time, go easy on the chili sauce. Gives me indigestion.
Will do, sir. More sauce. More sauce. More sauce. More sauce.
Done.
All done.
Okay, I tell him, if you confess right now, I finish work on time, and everybody's happy. If you don't, I have to work late. I get mad, and I have to rearrange your face.
You really said that?
There you go.
Asshole.
And listen to this, Ness. And then I say to him, the doctor will have to work late too, and it'll be your fault. He'll be mad. And when he's done fixing your mug, it'll be so ugly, you'll never get laid again.
He sang, right?
Yeah, like a soprano. And you know what I did next, Ness?
I hope you had a heart attack. Celebrate, brag, violence.
You rearranged his face.
Exactly. You see, criminals are like dogs. By the time they get punished, they forget what they did wrong. But a bust-up face is forever. Oh, how much sauce did you put on this thing, you goddamn maniac?
Just enough to make sure you never come back here, Dickinson.
So he actually has,
Screw you, Ness.
so he actually has a mildly different reaction, regardless of which type of sauce you pick, which is pretty interesting. In the meantime, let's go handle this suspicious-looking customer here.
Your first time here, right? I like this job, you know? Not because I like serving coffee or food. This job is about understanding people, knowing what they want, what they need. You just have to keep your eyes open. The clothes, the haircut, a little movement, a hand clutching a knife. Don't even think about it. Not because of me. At most, I'd knock out a couple of your teeth before disarming you. The guys you should be worried about are the cops at the
I think
afternoon.
Geralt actually plays a
They
very
keep
good
kicking you in the ribs long after you pass
grizzled
out.
cop.
You'd be lucky to wake up
I
in a
feel like
hospital.
such an asshole that I don't
Question
remember his
is,
name.
what do I
But
do with you now?
I know there's a fair amount of people who are not huge fans of that voice actor. I actually think he's got layers to him that a general audience just wouldn't really notice that well, which I know sounds stupid and pretentious, but I really do think there's upper and lower levels to him that is very interesting to listen to with nuance, which at most takes a lot of patience, and, you know, whether you have the patience for it is entirely up to you. So, what should we do with this guy? Let's assume the best of him.
Buy yourself a suit, son. Get a shave.
Oh, you made a decision. They do also do the tall tale thing of, especially when you finish the episode, it gives you that thing of, this is the percentage of people that made your decision, and this is the percentage of people that picked a different thing, and all that. And that's fun. I like that a lot. Personal integrity, graduate... integrity?
Promise me one thing. However hard the rest of them push you, never become a cop like Dickinson.
Yeah.
You got it. Besides, to be a Dickinson, you have to be all man, and there's one thing I'm missing.
A penis?
Your dad would be proud of you.
Thanks. But not Jenkins.
Not chicken.
Easy there, miss.
Oh,
Slow
Jesus.
and steady wins the race.
Come on now. Oh, boy.
If I don't get some blackberry pie this minute, I'm gonna die before this day is out. Can you help me, sir?
I'm afraid not.
It's too bad. I need something sweet for my last day on Earth.
Blueberry pie? Last slice.
You use almond extract?
Quarter of a teaspoon.
Which brand?
I make my own.
I like these. I like the idea of just random conversations in the middle of a game that's
Do I
like just
know
about
you from
nothing. It's a
someplace?
very sweary thing to do.
Me? No. But you do know my boss.
This is one other section I wanted to show really quick, and that's what I think is a pretty interesting little thing. 20 years ago. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. They anti-melted him. He's a little fat though.
Garrison, O'Reilly, DiPietro, Dockers. Garrison, O'Reilly, DiPietro.
It's very, like the way they portray this story is super interesting to actually look at.
Dockers.
It's super fascinating. Oh great, the thing's freaking out again.
Garrison, O'Reilly, DiPietro, Dockers.
Definitely don't think I'll be using this program again.
You, call your boss. I have business to settle with him.
Can't even enjoy a quiet smoke. Look, I get it. It's Christmas. You're lonely and you want to end it all. But Santa Esperanza is full of bridges. Why not throw yourself
I'm just
off
drunk,
one of them
sir.
and leave me in peace?
No.
Tell Capone that Elliot Ness is here. We're going to finish this thing once and for all.
Hell yeah.
Jeez, I don't get paid enough. Listen, you got it backwards. I'm not here to make my boss come out. I'm here to stop you getting in.
That's fair enough. Negotiate threat.
I hope you asked Santa Claus for crutches. Because if you don't do what I say, they're going to be the perfect gift for you.
Maybe I could borrow a pair.
It's not exactly a comeback.
I hear he's never gonna need him again.
You shouldn't have brought that up.
Oh no? You gonna cry now? Hey, come on. It's Christmas.
Yeah. Awesome.
At the front gate!
So here's like another major sequence to this.
Put down your weapons. You'll get a fair trial.
Or you would. So, yeah. It has like third person, like on-rail shooter segments to it. And you know, I don't think that's necessarily like a way to sell this game necessarily, but it's interesting. It's an interesting little thing because I think a lot of these games kind of slowly figured out, and you can't actually just. I tried it with X, and just you can just all of a sudden reload the gun. It's super interesting. You don't have like an active dodge button or anything like that, but it's neat. I think it's kind of neat. Those men are quite dead. It's an interesting little extra idea, and I think even Telltale realized very quickly that just the walking and talking stuff, you needed more. You needed at least something else, and it'll be interesting to see as these grow more. And it even has little quick-time fights. This was very annoying to do with a keyboard and mouse. Oh, that looks great. That looks wonderful. I love this recording. So, yeah, I think for the most part I'm actually done showing you that. I don't really want to give a lot of story spoilers. This first episode's really awesome. It's about 2 hours. At least it took me about 2 hours. There's just one more. You can actually have multiple save slots, which is fucking dope. Let's see. Okay, so let me load this up. There's neat little extras all over the place. I want to show you this. Bobblehead mode. No, that's not what I... No. Yes. So, I think it'll let me do it. Okay. Trying to avoid showing anything spoilery. Yeah, let's just go back into the diner. Because I thought this was cute when I saw this. I thought this was super cute. Let's check. Like, just what? Why? Why would you even? And it's just big head mode. It's just big head mode in the middle of this very silly narrative-driven game. I thought it was cute. I thought it was fun. Let me see that pie scene again, just so I can get a chuckle. Oh, and it's freaking out again. How wonderful. Hi, encoding my ass. Don't ruin this for me.
Just a second. Alice, I thought you were on the day shift. Pie?
Well, I just slipped out for a second. This arrived for you at the station.
Thanks. I'll put it in the back room, then I'll get you a slice of pie. Deal?
I'm kind of in a hurry. What kind?
Blueberry.
It's a deal.
Hell yeah. So yeah, Blues and Bullets. First episode's up. I think it's, I don't actually know what the price is. Take a look at it on Steam. I'll have the link. I do remember it being not, like, outrageous or anything like that. I think this could really go places. The story is very, very interesting, and it ends with a thing that I was like, wait, did that actually exist then? And the resounding answer was no. And then a fair amount of other things. It feels like it could be very interesting, and give it a try out if you can, because I had a lot of fun with it. I'll see y'all next time.